well, I'm sure you can tell by the sound that it is raining. It is raining really, really badly. This is not good. Oh well, that's life, right? So I got a lot done on the outhouse last night, but I ran out of daylight and it started raining. So I had to stop. I got all 4 walls up and I got the back and one side sided, and that was it. We were done. Oh, and I got the roof on, which is nice because I knew if it kept raining that I could stand in there for a little bit of cover from the rain, and I was right. So this morning I woke up super early. Not really. I actually slept in quite a bit. Sorry, that's a lie. I woke up relatively early, 8:30, almost 9 before I got out of bed. I could not sleep last night. The rain was like this all night long, and I was smart enough, thankfully, to put a tarp over the top of the tent, just an extra barrier, and I'm very thankful that I did because we definitely needed it. And just the noise of the rain, it's so loud. I did not sleep. I didn't sleep for shit. So that's why I slept in. I was just super tired, and I kept waking up every 30 to 60 minutes with this irrational fear that there was water pouring into the bottom of the tent. The bottom of this tent is seriously waterproof. I'm not even kidding you. You could put this on a raft and you would float. There's no way water is getting in here. And I tucked the sod cloth in underneath. Somebody mentioned that on one of my previous videos about the tent, that you can actually tuck that. You can tuck the sod cloth underneath the bottom floor, and it ensures that nothing comes up from under, no critters come up, nothing comes in. Key. Anyways, I just woke up all night long thinking that there was water coming into the tent. So I didn't sleep very well, and I paid the price. Anyways, I woke up, made coffee, and I knew it was gonna rain like this. It was barely sprinkling. I mean, just barely. I didn't even put my poncho on for the first hour I was outside. So I got the inside of the outhouse done with the floor and the seat, and it even has an actual real toilet seat on it. I got that done, and then it started pouring again. The other thing slowed me down because it started to sprinkle. Right, the path started getting muddy. The path from the tent back to the outhouse, I don't have any gravel up there yet. And that starts getting a little shitty, no pun intended, and you'll start slipping on the path. Because of that, I had to cut up. I've got some 4x6 that I use for the path, and I got an extra one yesterday when I went to Lowe's, so I cut that, but I didn't want to waste any of my battery, which I was smart doing because I only have 2 good batteries left. I cut that 4x6 by hand with a handsaw. Got to do what you got to do. So as I came up the path to do the seat and the floor for the outhouse, I brought those 4x6 pieces with me. Man, I am thankful I did. I almost slipped numerous times going up and down that path, but that's what it is. So I am going to, this is how it's, so because I have the tarp on the top, even though it's almost noon, you know, I gotta have the lantern on because you can't see anything. It's so dark in here now, which is actually good because it helps me to sleep a little bit. All right, I'm gonna actually make breakfast. I wanted to get the toilet seat and the floor on before I made breakfast, and you all know why. So I'm gonna make breakfast, and the outhouse is usable at this point, even though it doesn't have, it's missing one side of siding and the door. I have a floor and I have a seat, so it's usable. So I'm gonna make breakfast, and hopefully we can wait out this rain and it dies off a little bit, but I don't know if it's going to. Sounds like it's gonna go all day long. Good Lord, it finally stopped raining. It's almost 6 o'clock. It has literally been raining for almost 24 hours straight. This is wild. This has been the craziest rain that I've ever camped in my entire life. This was bad. So I got a little side project. I came down here to start cutting up the last 2 side pieces for the outhouse up top. And I remembered that I wanted to take care of this mess. So there was a huge briar bush that was literally taller than my truck right here. And it was blocking the view of the trail camera from being able to see all the deer and everything else that walk up and down the logging road. And one of my buddies, he's got some land up in Virginia, and he said, if I have a little bit of water, which we do, just a little, that if I can create a little water feature, just a little pond that they can drink out of, that the deer and the other animals, maybe some bear, maybe a bobcat, will come down here and drink from the stream. So I just put a little tiny bunch of rocks and some bricks right there, just to slow the water down just a little. I don't want a fully dam. I don't want like a huge dam right here. But if I can slow the water down just a little, then we can get them to drink from there. I'm going to take my shovel and just dig that spot out just a little bit deeper. Also, I took the trail camera, used to be up here, and I dropped it down a couple of feet and kind of moved it over a little bit. So hopefully we can catch some animals coming down here to the water, and that would be pretty cool. We'll see what happens if this camera is pointed in the right direction and situated right. Might have to pick it up a few inches because it might not be able to spot. It might be too low to spot everything going up there on the trail. We'll see. So back to work on the outhouse. Let me get these panels cut and we will get this finished up, hopefully before it starts raining again. It's supposed to rain a little bit later tonight, but I don't think until after I go to sleep. But I've only got a couple hours of daylight and I need to get this done. All right, let's let's get back to work. Batteries died. You know what that means. Wow. Look at that. All done. Almost. Got to put the door on it. But there she is. I got to get that little piece on the side, but I won't be able to do it until my next trip because I forgot my ladder. But check that out. All done. Just get the door on her. We are all set. Look at that. Even got a seat. How nice. Clear roof with sunlight in. Yeah. Almost done. Just got to put the door on, and those little pieces right there, I had a little bit of a mismeasurement. I actually sent this up just a little bit too high. If I would have dropped it down, wouldn't have to cut those pieces. I got some scrap pieces that I could fill that bottom in. I got the door, so I'm going to put the door on, and then we will be done. I do have to get
I got some pieces on the side up there that I have to fill in, but I can't do it this trip because I didn't bring a ladder. Oh well, I'll get it on the next trip. Unfortunately, I'm betting some spiders are probably going to get inside there. And then I got to figure out what I'm going to line the inside of the walls with. If I don't line the inside of the walls, right, the smell from the bottom, it's going to come right up the top, because right on the sides of this, you can like go into the wall. So the fumes, the smell's going to come up from the bottom. So I'll have to figure out what I'm going to fill that with on the sides, on the interior walls. I'm probably just going to get some whiteboard material, shower board, and that'll be it. It'll be simple, easy to clean. How's that? Look at that. Almost done. Well, good morning. It is Monday morning, Memorial Day. So, had a great night's sleep last night, thankfully, finally, after it being so loud with the rain. I'm one of those people that can't sleep in the rain. Some people love it, like my wife. She loves to sleep in the rain. I don't. Anyways, the outhouse is basically finished, but I bought the wrong hinges, which really makes me mad. I thought I was being smart. I saw a package of self-closing spring hinges.